What's going on, y'all? So, we are back with the second round of matches with this Dialga team. We saw some pretty good success in the last video. We faced a lot of really high-level opponents, and we were able to kind of, finagle our way around that, which was really nice to see. We've never really needed to use fake tiers yet on the Whimsicott, but I do think that it's a really important side of the team to just have available, because there is going to be times where you might start Whims Dialga, and they don't just take out Whims on turn 1, and then you have Tailwind plus fake tiers and a Dynamax Dialga. And, I mean, that makes a big difference, right? I think people, when they play defensively, can put a little damper in things, right? Like, you get the Tailwind up, you want to fake tiers, max quake something or something, and then they just protect, you know what I mean? So you do have to be careful about people stalling out your Dynamax. But there's ways to play around that, right? And I think that's just a problem that I fall prone to because I like to Dynamax early. So, playing defensively is a good way to beat Dynamaxing early. If you can, that is. It doesn't always work. Sometimes there's just too much Dynamax momentum to really play with switching, and I've lost in that way. So, talking about the team, we've got multiple common leads, whether it's going to be Zeraora Groudon, Zeraora Yveltal, or just Whims plus anything else, right? So you really mainly only start Zeraora. Well, that's not even true, right? Because I started Zeraora Dialga yesterday, and the only reason we lost was because our opponent played defensively, right? If I had avoided their Magearna because we actually had the chance to, I could have just clicked Snarl and Max Wormwind into the Groudon, and that probably would have just won me the game, right? So, yeah, it's a fun team. It's a dual weather team with Dialga, and Dialga's just really good right now, so it's you know what I mean? Whereas boys with the Dialga. So I don't know what else I want to say. I mean, yeah, Kyogre, Groudon, Yveltal. We didn't really get to use the Yveltal too much. And we only technically have 2 more teams left to use before the end of the season. So we've got to use this Gorbouge team, which I'm really not looking forward to using, but at the same time I am. And then we've got to use the updated Solgaleo Zygarde team. So let's jump into it. I don't have a QOTD today. Yeah. If I think of something, I'll let you know. What do you think of my different thumbnail designs? There's your QOTD, because I have the one with the box on the side, and then I have the one that's kind of a longer box on the bottom where it says Pokemon Series 13 on top. And then in the box one, it just says Series 13 ranked battles on the side. Sorry. So let me think here. I like Whims. I like either Dialga or Yveltal. I like Kyogre and Yveltal. I mean, I think Zeraora can be good, it's just I don't really... Yeah, I mean, Zeraora probably was my better play besides Yveltal. It's very situational, honestly. So if anything, I think that's what will lose us the game, is just like not having access to Zeraora in the back, and then struggling against either Kyogre or Yveltal. We'll see though. I'm expecting them to start Grimmsnarl plus something and then to actually have Fake Out, because that's just the way life goes. Like, but, you know, when you call it, that's when it doesn't happen, right? Oh, okay. I don't love that. I do think, however, that we can maybe make a decent play here by doubling up the Calyrex. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to Moonblast Cali, and I'm going to max... Do I want to max Wormwind or max Steel Spike? I kind of like the Steel Spike just because, like, a defense boost lasts longer than a attack lowering. And if we're being honest, unless they switch out Calyrex, there's not really like that great of a way that they get around this. So the way they get around this basically is just protecting Calyrex, and I don't really see why they would. I would find that very annoying. We don't really know what type of set they have. I'm just afraid of tripping. Okay, so I don't exactly think we can say we played that correctly. We need them to miss. They don't. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's just not cool. So I just didn't play that correctly, like, at all. Basically, I made too hard of a read, because, yeah, you just bring out Zacian and you win here. Like, there's literally nothing I can do. I think I have like one play to get out of this basically, and that's just protecting Kyogre and clicking Max Quake. That should lose me the game. Yeah, them withdrawing there is just kind of frustrating, because it's like, come on, man. So yeah, I mean, we just didn't play correctly, basically. Like, that's what it comes down to. Because they also should send out... I mean, they should play rough Yveltal, basically. Like, you play rough is always the play. They could, however, just Sacred Sword Dialga and go for a max darkness here. They Sacred Sword Yveltal. And they airstrike. So, I mean, either way, we're probably not going to win. That's the problem. You know. So we really need to think here. I don't think we really get anywhere by doing anything. Like, because what I want to do, right, is I want to protect Yveltal and have them just, for whatever reason, like, target Dialga, right? Which they just shouldn't do, honestly. Like, they literally just shouldn't. But you never know. And yeah, because basically the only way I can win this is they need to undynamax, and then I need to be able to survive. Okay, that's good. And then I need to be able to survive long enough to get off one Origin Pulse. That could have been a throw, my guy. I mean, like... Okay. I want to try to protect again. Honestly, like, I really do. So, besides that, we could have sucker punched them. That's frustrating. Oh, God. Okay. So we've got small outs here. We sucker punch. We Oblivion Wing. And we Origin Pulse. That sucker punch did so much. Like, come on. Yeah, there wasn't really a good way out of this. I mean, I made the wrong play turn 1, basically. Like, what I should have done turn 1 is I should have just clicked Tailwind and then max Wormwinded the Calyrex, because the chance of them actually clicking Trick Room was a lot slimmer than I anticipated, and that was the real reason why we lost, because it's like, I mean, at that point, I'm playing too defensively when I make a play like that. Like, you need to be able to read your opponent's team and say, like, okay, let's really think about this. Like, would they click Trick Room right now? No. So, I need to set up Tailwind. And that was why I lost. Because let's be honest, like, Dialga pretty much just runs their team over in Tailwind, and, yeah, I just didn't play correctly, honestly. Like if I really wanted to, I could have max Wormwinded the Groudon and KO'd Groudon, so. And then next turn after that, we could double up the Calyrex if we wanted to. Like there's so many different ways that you can play that besides the way that I played it. Like it's just, I think I played it like one of the worst ways. So it's unfortunate. And then the game is gonna not find it. It's like, I can't do anything, there's nothing I can do, I just wait, that's all I can do, like, just wait and get told the thing I already know, which is that you're not finding someone. Like, yep, exactly. So maybe give me the option to back out, like, before we actually find someone. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, so we've got a pretty annoying looking Zekrom FOO team. I mean, we can always just start Whim's Dialga, honestly, with Kyogre and Groudon. We're gonna have to be careful here. Wide guard is a huge factor. Gotta lock in. Zamazenta and Zekrom. So let's see. I think the way that I want to play this is gonna not make sense to some people. But what I want to do right now is I want to Tailwind. And their team is very physical, so I mean, I think what I want to do is Tailwind and just max Quake the Zamazenta. So the reason why I'm doing this is they might protect Zekrom turn 1. It looks like they're not, which is a little annoying. But what I can do next turn is I can Fake Tears max Quake. And then that brings Zamazenta low enough for me to take it out with like a Fire Punch. So that's really what I'm trying to set up. Because I don't want to deal with Wide Guard. We could just one-shot the Zamazenta, I just don't really see it happening. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Jeez. So they should bring out, like, Zacian. It's almost like I played this game. Bring out Zacian, protect Zacian. They might not protect, but I'm gonna Fake Tears, and I'm going to max one. Because it's kind of like, do you max guard, or do you say to yourself, I want to take advantage of my Dynamax turns? Right, like, yeah, that's fine. Okay. It's like, okay, well, I guess we don't need it, so. Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty funny, though. You gotta admit that. It's like, oh crap, and then we just literally dunked it. I would have really liked to win that first one, though. We played it completely wrong. Like, and that's why, like, this channel is also meant to be in some way, like, educational for you guys, right? Like, if you play Pokemon and you, like, listen to me think through that thought process, like, I hope you learn something, right? Because, like, me in my head going into it, I'm just thinking, like, oh, yeah, whatever, like, I don't want Trick Room. And then, like, somewhere in the back of my head, I'm like, do they really want Trick Room? Like, and then I just go for it, and I lose, because, yeah, they don't want Trick Room. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't play it well. So, yikes. I like Whim's Dialga. I like... Yikes. I just don't want to have to deal with Calyrex is the problem. But I technically think maybe we have to go Kyogre and Yveltal in the back. Because we do need an answer to the Calyrex. That's not a Groudon that can't protect. And then, yeah, in the first game, I mean, Zeraora definitely could have helped, right? Because it has the Scarf. It has the Scarf Plasma Fists, so that could have dealt with the Yveltal decently. People are really, like, they're thinking, you know? The problem, though, is that Whimsicott could set up Trick Room, so we're really, like, just playing Trick Room shenanigans, like, this whole time, like, worrying about Trick Room. Yikes, man. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna fake Tears them, and I'm going to Max Wake. So, the one way this loses is if they max guard and they trick with wings, right? But they're faster than me, so that doesn't really make sense, right? The one way this loses is if they have fake Tears. If they have fake Tears, and they pull shenanigans. I'm expecting them to Tailwind, though, right? Like, we might not live a Max Wake too well here. I'm hoping we do. Okay. Oh god, we didn't bring Groudon though, man. Like, my team is so weak against Zacian if I don't bring Groudon. Yeah. This is so bad. Like, Groudon is literally perfect for this, and I don't have it. Like, I think we go for the Tailwind this turn, and we go for the Fake Tears next turn. Oh god, man. Why are we gonna lose because we didn't bring Groudon? Like, it's so unfortunate. So evil, man. Like, literally just chicaners. Ugh. So they have Behemoth Blade, Close Combat, and Wild Charge. That's their moveset. Like, you know what actually would have been a better play there is to protect. I should have protected Yveltal. Yeah. Man, that would have been such a good play. Oh, man. That sucks. If I'd protected Yveltal there, it would have been an amazing play. Like, literally just amazing. We should lose. We got a crit. That had to be a... No? They're gonna Trick Room. And then they're gonna bring out Groudon or something. I don't know if that wins them the game, honestly. Like, they might lose because of that. So, I'm gonna Origin Pulse. And I'm going to... We actually could Fake Tears right now. But then if we miss, we kind of just lose, right? I'm expecting them to go for either Seed Bomb. So we should live this, and if we... Yes, we win. I didn't deserve this win, man. I did not deserve this. Oh, God. Their win con was just clicking Tailwind and Wild Charge. Like, that's literally all they had to do. And then they tried to get, like, cheeky with it. Like, oh my god, man. That was like peak stressful. Like, in terms of like, I'm gonna lose, and then you just like win. You know what I mean? Like, that was a rough one. So great set of matches for those people. I really do think if we had just played the first one differently, we would have done a lot better. So yeah, I mean, we just had to either max Wormwind to Groudon. I mean, that was probably the best play, right? Just max Wormwind, Groudon, and Tailwind. But yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until the next one.